Ever wonder what it's like to live like royalty in the heart of Las Vegas? Well, today I'm pulling back the velvet curtains on one of the most legendary resorts on the Strip, Caesars Palace, Las Vegas. Get ready because we're diving headfirst into that grand lobby, checking out the rooms, hitting the casino floor with all the restaurants, soaking up the sun by the pool, and even dancing the night away at OMNIA. And of course, we'll also stroll through the impressive forum shops watching that famous Atlantis show. So is Caesars Palace truly the emperor of all Las Vegas hotels? Let's find out. First things first, let's talk location. Caesars Palace isn't just on the Strip, it's pretty much right in the center of the action. We're talking walking distance to so many attractions and other major resorts such as the Bellagio, which I reviewed in my last video. It's also just a short hop from the airport. Caesars Palace's location is easily a solid 10 out of 10. Caesars Palace first opened its doors way back in 1966. Think about that, it's been a Vegas icon for nearly 6 decades. It was founded by Jay Sarno, who reportedly wanted to create a resort where everyone felt like a Roman emperor. And get this, back then it cost around $25 million to build. That was a huge sum of money in 1966. We're talking hundreds of millions in today's dollars. Fun fact, it was the first casino to put elaborate fountains in front of its main entrance. And over the years, it's hosted everyone from Frank Sinatra to Evel Knievel who tried to jump its fountains, which, spoiler alert, didn't end well for Evel, but certainly added to the legend. This place isn't just a hotel, it's a piece of Vegas history. Before we step inside, let's take a quick look at some of the stuff happening right here near the lobby entrance. First off, there are 2 pedestrian bridges. One leads you to the Bellagio next door, and the other one crosses over the Strip to get to the Cromwell, Flamingo, and Horseshoe. This distinctive white and red tent belongs to Absinthe, one of the most popular and boundary-pushing shows in Vegas. It's a mix of acrobatics, comedy, and general craziness, definitely for an adult audience, and worth checking out if you're into unique entertainment. And right across from that, looking like it jumped straight off of your TV screen, is Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. And for something a little more casual, or if you just need a quick, refreshing, and often boozy treat, there's Purple Zebra, a walk-up spot for self-serve daiquiris with tons of flavors. Alright, now that we've covered the outside action, let's step into the lobby. You're instantly hit with that famous Caesars grandeur, and you'll immediately be drawn to the fountain with the 3 Graces statue. These 3 ladies, usually depicted embracing, represent joy, beauty, and charm in Greek mythology. They're basically the original influencers. This whole lobby area is just very impressive and sets the tone for the whole place. Now, for full disclosure, I did try to check in early, and there was a fee for that. I think it was either $35 or $45, which it seems like all Caesars Entertainment operated hotels charge. Anyways, instead of paying, I just dropped my luggage off at the bell desk, which is conveniently located right at the hotel's porte cochere, close to the lobby. When you step back into the hotel from here, you'll be greeted by this 15-foot tall Carrara marble statue of Augustus Caesar himself. It's actually modeled after the famous Augustus of Prima Porta statue in the Vatican Museum, so you're getting a little slice of ancient Rome right here in Vegas. Before we check out the rooms, let me mention a couple of dining options in the lobby area. In the morning, I grabbed breakfast at Cafe Americano. I went with the breakfast burrito, and it was pretty solid and hit the spot. It was around $25 for the burrito and $7 for the coffee, plus tax and tip. Caesars Palace is home to around 4,000 rooms across multiple towers, so you've definitely got options. My room for this trip was in the Julius Tower, specifically a Julius Deluxe room. Think of this as your entry-level Roman Empire experience. If you're looking to upgrade your emperor status, they've got the newly renovated Colosseum Tower Deluxe rooms or the Octavius Premium rooms, and of course plenty of suites as well. But for this review, we're keeping it real with the basics. Now, truth be told, after the grand entrance downstairs, walking into this room was a bit of a reality check. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, everything was clean, the bed was comfortable, which, let's be honest, is priority number one after a long day or night in Vegas. But compared to, say, my room at the Bellagio, which you can check out in my last video, this Julius Deluxe room felt a bit more on the smaller, well, standard side. I wouldn't mind staying here again if the price was right, but I just want to set expectations for all of you. Don't come in here expecting to feel like Cleopatra in this particular room type. As for amenities, you've got a decent 55-inch TV, there's a little coffee setup, which is always a plus, and then you've got your usual suspects, snacks and drinks for purchase. Just a friendly warning, these items are censored, so if you pick something up, you will get charged. My advice, get your snacks and drinks from one of the many stores outside the hotel, or even better, bring some from home. They've got a little desk here if you need to get some work done, and a cozy sofa with a coffee table, perfect for ordering some room service or just hanging out. Inside the closet, you'll find the essentials, ironing board, a luggage rack, and a safe for your valuables. Now, the bathroom, I gotta say, was a pleasant surprise. It's spacious, with plenty of counter space and 2 sinks, which is a huge bonus if you're traveling with someone else. The mirrors are nicely lit, great for getting ready. They provide all the standard toiletries, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, body lotion, plus a blow dryer. The walk-in shower was also very nice with 2 separate shower heads. As for the view from my window, it was fine. Nothing to write home about. I could see some of the other hotel towers, but unfortunately the amazing pool area is mostly hiding behind those buildings from my specific spot. So let's stop talking about it and actually head there next, shall we? Alright, forget the room, because this is where Caesar's Palace truly transforms you. Welcome to the Garden of the Gods pool oasis. From the moment you step in, the design just hits differently. The architecture of the surrounding Caesar's Palace towers, all those classical columns, the Roman statues, the intricate fountains, it generally makes you feel like you've been transported back to ancient Rome. You almost expect to see Caesar himself lounging by the water, being fed grapes. This isn't just a pool, it's a whole complex spanning 5 acres with 7 different pools to choose from, each with its own vibe, and the Venus pool and lounge is for adults only. There's even a pool with swim-up blackjack tables at the Fortuna pool. As for snagging a prime spot, you can usually find complimentary lounge chairs on a first-come, first-served basis if you're a hotel guest. If you're feeling fancy or you're with a group, they offer cabana and daybed rentals. The whole pool area is certainly one of the highlights of the entire resort, a true Vegas, or shall I say Roman, experience. Okay, time to dry off and hit the main event, the casino floor and all the incredible restaurants and entertainment options within this massive resort. Right here near the lobby, you'll find plenty of slot machines and table games already. This whole area is known as the Palace Casino, and trust me, the casino pretty much spreads throughout the entire hotel. It's easy to get lost here. I put a link to the hotel map in the description below. This casino floor has seen it all, including some legendary drama. Back in 1970, Frank Sinatra, who was performing at Caesar's Palace, got into a heated argument during a high-stakes baccarat game, reportedly wanting to bet even more than was allowed. Things escalated with a hotel executive, a gun was pulled, and Sinatra stormed out, vowing never to return. Of course, this being Vegas, he eventually came back and performed here for years after. Just off the elevators for the Julius Tower, you'll spot Beijing Noodle number 9, a great spot for authentic northern Chinese cuisine, perfect for a quick and tasty bite. As we move further in, there is this sleek circular spot called Apostrophe Bar, a great place to grab a cocktail and people watch. Right nearby we have Peter Luger Steakhouse, an iconic New York steakhouse institution serving up legendary dry-aged steaks for dinner and also open for lunch on certain days. And across from that you'll find Pronto by Giada, a more casual Italian-inspired spot perfect for a quick breakfast, lunch, or even a grab-and-go snack. It also houses a wine bar. Just a few steps further, prepare for some serious elegance at Mr. Chow, known for its extravagant Beijing duck and sophisticated ambiance. Definitely a special occasion kind of place. Now we ventured down the Appian Way shops, a little hallway with some shops and a FedEx store, and then you're face to face with the magnificent statue of David. This isn't just any replica, it's a full-scale, exact reproduction of Michelangelo's iconic masterpiece, standing over 17 feet tall. It even has the same marble vein that runs through the original. Circling around this area, we find Nobu Restaurant and Lounge, famous for its exquisite Japanese cuisine with a Peruvian twist, a must-try for sushi and sashimi lovers. And right across from it is Brasserie B by Bobby Flay, offering classic French-inspired dishes with a touch of Bobby's signature southwestern flair. Oh, and speaking of Nobu, did you know there's actually a Nobu hotel within Caesars Palace? It's a boutique luxury hotel with its own distinct minimalist Japanese aesthetic, offering a more intimate experience away from the main casino buzz. As we continue our exploration, we arrive at Caspian's. This place is a real gem, especially if you're a fan of the finer things. It's renowned for its incredible caviar selection and other seafood delights. But the real secret here, there's a hidden speakeasy tucked away inside. You'll have to find it for yourself, but it's worth the hunt for a unique cocktail experience. Just past that, we swing by the luxurious Monte Cristo cigar bar. And now, for the night owls, we're at the infamous OMNIA Pit. This area is home to Stanton's Social Prime, a high-energy steakhouse by chef Chris Santos, known for its creative dishes and lively atmosphere. And, of course, the main event, OMNIA Nightclub. This place is massive, multi-level, and it regularly hosts some of the biggest DJs on the planet. When I was there, Steve Aoki was performing, and let me tell you, electronic music isn't really my thing, but the energy was awesome. Fun times for sure. Now, a quick trip tip to getting into OMNIA, because it's not always easy. You can definitely buy tickets in advance online, which guarantees you entry, though it can be pricey. Or, like I did, you can try to find a promoter. I actually found one right at the main entrance to Caesars Palace. They're usually identifiable by their clipboards or specific shirts. If they add you to their guest list, you can potentially get in for free, which is awesome. However, a huge caveat, entry isn't guaranteed and you have to get there early. That guest list line gets ridiculously long and they will cut it off at a certain time. Your promoter will usually give you a specific time to arrive, so pay attention to that. It's a bit of a gamble, but it can save you some serious cash if you play it right. Leaving the club scene, we continue past the massive Race and Sportsbook, a popular spot for placing your bets and watching the big games. And across from that, we have another Bobby Flay masterpiece, Amalfi by Bobby Flay. This restaurant brings the vibrant flavors of the Amalfi Coast to Vegas, focusing on fresh seafood and Mediterranean-inspired dishes in a beautiful, airy setting. Next up, we enter the Colosseum Casino area, another buzzing part of the floor. Here you'll find the sleek Vista Cocktail Lounge, perfect for a pre-dinner drink, and then you have to check out Dominque Ansel, the creator of the famous Cronut. You can grab some of his incredible pastries and definitely don't miss the cookie shot. It's literally a chocolate chip cookie shaped like a shot glass, filled with milk and handed to you by a robot. This is probably how we're gonna get all of our meals in the future. Nearby is Gordon Ramsay Pub and Grill, offering a more casual British pub-style dining experience with elevated comfort food. There's also a convenient Starbucks for your coffee fix and the Celebrity Food Hall for a variety of quick service options. And for those looking to catch a game in a stylish setting, the Stadia Bar is right here with plenty of big screen TVs. Dominating this part of the resort is the magnificent Colosseum. This isn't just any concert hall, it's a world-renowned entertainment venue built specifically for resident headliners. It's hosted some of the biggest names in music history like Celine Dion, Elton John, Rod Stewart, and Adele, just to name a few. It's basically a modern-day Roman amphitheater, but with way better acoustics and much comfier seats. If you're coming to Caesars, definitely check their schedule to see who's performing. Now, as we hit the southern end of the Colosseum Casino, before we dive into the shopping, a quick heads up. If you turn left here, that's your path to the parking garage. And importantly, it's also where the rideshare pickup and drop-off is located. And right on the other side of the entrance to the Forum shops, you'll spot the incredibly stylish Vanderpump Cocktail Garden. This place, designed by Lisa Vanderpump of reality TV fame, looks very nice with a lush garden-like setting and some really unique cocktails. Looks like a cool spot to relax and enjoy a drink before or after your adventures. And now, prepare yourselves because it's time to step into another world. Let's explore the legendary Forum shops at Caesar's Palace. The moment you walk in from the casino, you're immediately struck by the sheer scale and you're greeted by another massive Roman statue, and then there is that incredible painted sky ceiling. It's designed to perfectly mimic the real sky, complete with shifting clouds and varying lights. It gives you this amazing illusion that you're actually walking around outdoors in ancient Rome, not inside a giant shopping mall. It's such a cool detail and totally messes with your head in the best way. The Forum shops aren't just a mall, it's an experience. The place first opened its doors back in 1992, making it one of the original high-end shopping destinations on the Strip. And it was a pretty revolutionary idea at the time for Vegas. It's a massive space with over 160 stores and restaurants ranging from luxury brands to more everyday favorites. You'll find everything from designer boutiques to places like Carmine's serving up massive family-style Italian portions, perfect for refueling after all that walking. The Forum shops are generally open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily with slightly extended hours on weekends, but always check their website for the latest info. As you wander through this incredible space, you'll inevitably arrive at the central and truly massive Fountain of the Gods. This isn't where the Atlantis Show takes place, but it's an impressive landmark on its own. It was actually designed by Wet Design, the same brilliant minds behind the Bellagio fountains. It features these intricately sculpted figures of various Roman deities like Neptune and Jupiter towering over the water, symbolizing prosperity and abundance. It's a popular spot where people toss coins and make wishes, a fun tradition, and those coins actually get donated to charity. You'll often see the lighting here subtly change too, enhancing its beauty and making it a fantastic spot for photos. Now, if you keep heading towards one end of the mall, where the Cheesecake Factory is located, you'll find the famous Atlantis Show. This area features two impressive 50,000-gallon aquariums, teeming with vibrant marine life, like tropical fish and rays, which is a cool sight even before the show starts. And then, every hour on the hour, the magic begins. The Atlantis Show is a free animatronic spectacle that tells the tale of King Atlas and his feuding children over the fate of Atlantis. It's got these really detailed, larger-than-life robotic statues that come to life along with fire, water, and smoke effects. It's a bit quirky, a bit theatrical, and definitely a unique Vegas experience. There are over 400 moving parts in those statues, which is wild to think about. The show usually runs from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., but it's typically dark on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so plan accordingly if you want to catch it. As we make our way to the other side of the mall, we stumble upon Neptune's Fountain, another beautifully sculpted fountain featuring, you guessed it, Neptune, the Roman god of the sea. It's another great spot for a photo op and to appreciate the classical artistry throughout the shops. From Neptune's Fountain, I continued upstairs into what's known as the 3-story expansion of the Forum shops. And let me tell you, this area is just as impressive, if not more so. It's a grand hall flooded with natural light from a massive skylight overhead. The sheer scale and architectural details are stunning. But the real showstopper here, these incredible spiral escalators. They literally curve their way up 3 stories. They're built by Mitsubishi Electric and are super unique. Not many places in the world have them. Riding one gives you this amazing panoramic view of the whole space as you gently ascend. It's definitely a photo and video opportunity you don't want to miss. And finally, as you exit the Forum shops from that grand hall, you get onto the Strip, and you'll find a replica of Rome's iconic Trevi Fountain right outside. It's a beautiful homage to the original, complete with all the classical details, sculptures, and flowing water. It's a nice little touch that brings the Roman theme full circle. And that, my friends, pretty much wraps up our deep dive into the incredible Forum shops. Alright, so after pretty much exploring every nook and cranny of this massive resort, I can certainly recommend staying at Caesar's Palace. While I was a bit disappointed by the room, it was still totally fine, and you can always choose to upgrade your room type. Everything from the pool area to the casino floor with all the amazing restaurants, OMNIA Nightclub and the Forum shops, it was just a great experience. So yeah, if you choose to stay there, let me know in the comments below, and also if you have any questions. Next, check out this hotel review, or go on this Las Vegas walking tour. And with that, I say thank you and Dankeschön!